And testing 1 2, testing 1 2. And here we are. Welcome back to another Basil Gaming production. My name is again Douglas. I'm here as your driver on this Terra Legion, a game recently released this end of April. And we had one playthrough already with the game's initial play. We got into it with Michaela, a couple rounds in. Got some good improvements, made some meta progression as well. Got a couple of stars, 3 in total, and we're moving forward. Today we're going to get into Jean-Pierre. Not only a requirement to get to the next area, but also just a new rig to play with. So we're going to get into this and see how well we can put a round together. So let's just hop into it. Here we are. Here's the reason for it. Complete 2 base encounters with Jean-Pierre. No problem. We'll learn how the gameplay is. How's the sound? Seems like a little high. Maybe bump it down just slightly. Whoops. There we are. Also, if you have enjoyed the last one and you're looking forward to watching this one, give me a like and subscribe. Comment in the comments section for the video. Really want some feedback from the community. See if we can get more information to bear. How to improve. Where do we go from here? Let's get into it. Bam. Shoot us down to the surface. I did play with some keybinds here a second ago. Hopefully everything is as well as it should be. Also, the starting this does sound like it's also coinciding with meow o'clock. So forgive me if you hear certain noises behind me. For the start here, we're just going to work on getting some experience without taking much damage. The hope I can do at the moment is to really line things up. I want to be able to get as much as I can per boost. Help start us out strong. There's a level. Take out this midsection here. In the bottom left next to my portrait, you'll see that I'm level 2 by the number there. But also my boost bar is pretty small. I'm going to be trying to work. Do more with less. We also have some additional armor in this guy. We are going to be, I guess, being prioritized to ram things? Maybe ramming's not the right term, but mutilate, run over. And how many ways to say it, right? Get out of the way, those guys. Those guys are pretty strong. But our character has innate armor that we're playing with. Top in their level. We got a few chests to start. Alright, boost duration is going to be a big one. Let's take that right out of the gate. It's a big one in the back of the rig, but it's going to be worth it. Impact damage. I mean, that is what this guy's talking about here. Grip 14 is nice. What we need is acceleration, though. Go with the impact damage. Alright, more impact damage inherently. Or we can get spikes, armor, ramming, knockback. Boost power takes a hit here, but it does give us just more bang for the buck. And health, for that matter. Let's make sure we pick that up. More impact. Boost, recharge, and impulse accumulator. What does impulse accumulator do? Impulse accumulator. I don't know what that means. Wheels are really good here. This is a rare item though. Let's take it. I don't know what it does specifically, but we'll learn more about it as we go. And we got another here, a roadblock ram. I think this would be the right choice here. Although the diamond drill is also good. I mean, let's get the more damage, right? Okay. Alright, 2 diamond drills in the front. Insufficient connections. Let's go this in the back. Gotta give us benefits, even though it's not directly related to our efforts. We're already building a monstrosity. Impact. Need this on top. Do we need to be on the rig because it gives us 50% additional damage. I mean, we don't have much else to do here. Let's just get back into it and see what more we can recover. We get extra boost power. We get extra motion. Clearly, what we need is more damage. How do we get that? We just got to play the game a little bit. Get a level up here. Just keep adding to the rig. This game does seem to have a quite a bit of, let's get the max speed and grip here. Quite a bit as it relates to, I'm confirming, diamond drill, both basic ones. We don't have a mining laser in play here. The roadblock doesn't give it as much damage. The diamond drill is the better choice here. Let's leave that to be. No rerolls at the moment, or else I would. Let's take the drill here just because. Back. We have just some more space to build stuff. Actually make this wider. The main rig here. Maybe a little off center, but I want to try to get as much front facing as I can as far as hitting stuff goes. We want to be able to push that damage out, so we'll do that for the moment. Okay. We look a little unbalanced, but that's okay. Definitely need more boost. That rear wheel is really nice. I think we need to get a couple more of those for sure. Let's get a level. Let's start going collect some income. We need as much money as we can in this play. Boost power. Let's try to keep moving that a little bit. Boost recharge is also great. Impact damage, just raw damage, is really probably the best choice. Let's do that. Another roadblock option. Let's get another mining laser though. I want that extra coverage. Line these up boost power wise. All right, get our level here and let's secretly go around and pick up all of our new jazz. Quick. Another roadblock damage. Doesn't give us more DPS as we hit stuff. Let's pick it up. We don't have the space, or do we? We do. Love to see it. Oh no, this is a big grill. Come on. The 3 or 4 banger. There's a 4 banger. Okay, let's take this off. Let's adjust some things real quick. Let's get this on here. Lay the foundation for our success going forward. Don't have anything at the moment to give me the additional spot for my vertical. Well, we need to, I guess we need to work on some mechanical options. We know we just want it, so we'll take it in a second. Okay, on the top left of the screen, you see the little circle here. It's gonna show us some locations of these triangular things. What we want to do is prioritize picking those up. They're gonna give us things like rerolls, currency. Usually they're just stored in like these stash finds. I want you to get a roll from one to one of them as we make our way what should be our question mark that is showing us in the direction of the top area. Special area, it seems. We're moving, taking some hits there. And also testing my durability out by doing what I'm doing. I'd like to know how well we are situated for dealing with this overall gameplay. Looks like we have a decent amount of armor, but we don't have a ton. And we certainly want to make sure that we're not taking unnecessary damage by also trying to be as efficient as possible to match our repair rate. Currency is king. And level. I hope we get one of those block options. Building purposes. I think that'd be nice. Let's get another real wheel. Okay, boost recharge can help us here. Impact damage is going to be where we want to go, though. Take it there. Oh, God. Don't want one of these. I think I should take this one. Let's see. Didn't also get too wide. Rig would be off a little bit. It would look funny. Now put another wheel on here. Or thing down the road. I could upgrade things like this, but it just doesn't make my damage high enough. I want to try to save it for maybe a better component going forward. Excuse me. Alright, more currency. Oh, another station like we just had. Got myself trapped right there. My apologies. Almost ended it shortly. I just keep going around here and see if we can just do some damage with the lasers. 1 health point left. Not good. I guess we do get to see the example that my rig does have some regen to it. We have a little bit of armor in play. Well, folks, we didn't quite play it the way we should have. That's okay. Gotta live and learn here. Got a few new things. Would have been nice to have the extra drill bit on the front of the face. Didn't quite get it. That's fine. Let's just hop into it again. We know our mistakes. Do we have enough currency to really take things forward? That seems really awesome. Collective shells. Okay, wow. Starts with extra crate rerolls. Engine. Oh, wow. Okay. Take that one. And let's take how much damage that shell can take on. Okay. We're in. Launch us down to the planet. Let's get level. Already doing it. Try to give little impulses here. See if we can just start someplace. Wheels are good. Impact damage is great. Pickup range is fantastic. I'd say let's just go all out damage here. We want to be able to mow things over. This is going to be important. Let's take Geoblock 2. Ballistic damage. That's the first time I've seen that one. Black guns don't care about. We'll take an extra drill though. Alright, load these up. We got 2 on the front. We're already on the way for that. Go ahead and this one. Oh, just gives us a platform for widening the rig. I don't like that. Perfect. Now we can get more or bigger collision-based things at the front. What's this one going to be used for? Just extensions? Put stuff farther out? Don't rightly know. We'll get to that one. How about this one? This is just going to be straight up bumper or a head spot. Okay. Then this is this is what we want. Let's put these go here and there we go. Okay. Now we have just an absolute wall. Now let's head out right away and see if we can get some currency developing. Right out of a gun here. Now I've never really taken. Doesn't really help us. I've never really taken building these cars to a wide angle. I've gone mostly length, specifically because I've gone mostly in the neighborhood of guns and lasers, which helps me to battleship things, kind of turn broadside, put some damage down range, and circle. Since we're going to be primarily focusing on really hammering through, I think we can probably focus on making these vehicles wider, get some really good regenerative capabilities. I don't know what that's going to entail, but I'm certain there's going to be something. Good experience there. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, now we got a few of these. Let's get in here. Double chest. We need some big ramming would be great. Repair rate, more build blocks are fantastic. Movement speed is always good, but if we're gonna start this, let's get on this repair rate train. Okay, impact, health, ramming, knockback, but boost power takes a hit. Let's go with this thorn plate. Let's see. Obviously, we can get bigger and badder road fronts here. Okay, this is what we're doing here. This is great. Go here. Okay. The thorn plate? Insufficient? Needs to go there? No, can't. So we might have to build this out one more. down the road. Or there might be singular spikes. I don't know. We shall see. Let's get this on here, though. Regen. Let's make it happen. Let's get the level here. Black guns. 80 DPS seems pretty good. $80, $80, $80, $92, $92. Let's take another one of these. Put it over here. Okay, continuing back up to our journey. Does look like I'm moving a little slower here. My boost isn't quite as good. More bulk. Probably the result of that. It looks like we can take on low level guys no problem. But we're gonna run into problems. Otherwise, that last time I was in that kind of gave me a trap, so I'm gonna go the opposite way. Experience depots. Level. Let's keep leveling as soon as we can. I think that's probably going to be the way to go. Okay, hold on. Grip, turning, damage reduction. Look at the hits, though. Oh, never had this one before. Let's pick it up. We may not use it right away here, but get another one here, huh? All right, take 2 for the evenness of it, and then we'll come back to some choices down the road here. All right, flak. I don't have any rerolls. Is flak any good? This is not so great. Let's take this one. It's a little bit more autonomous. Impact. We just need more impact damage. Let's take the flak bayonet. Over here. Yeah, those would be cool. Play with those later. I don't know, I'm gonna kill that group. That is a massive group. Try to skim off of them here as I charge through. All right, max speed here. I think we need something. We need something in that category. Acceleration takes a hit. Health, ramming, knockback, boost power suffers. These all suck. I'd reroll here if I could. I just don't have the option. Legendary Cat 9 Flail. What is this? Impact. Okay. A massive rotating defensive flail. I mean, stop. I don't even need to read it. We will figure that out. We will figure that out. Okay, what is this? Where does it need to go? Four banger? It is? Okay. Go. And one more. Bump up our bumper to the front. That. Okay, so now we got a full front face here. We are ready to do some damage and hurt people's feelings. Let's go here and here with those. Here and there with that one. That seems insane, and nothing about that I don't like. Put that on the backside. We're gonna need some. I don't want to put that on the backside because I need. Can I put this on the side? Kind of a weird question, I guess, but. Put this here. What? Underslung. Stabilizing. Okay, so what if I go like this? I mean, clearly that's the way it's intended to go, but also strange. We have the big kahuna blade, so let's just take it through the middle. Full armor and everything else. At least we're dwindling down our problem. Oh, your grinder. Love that for us. Let's get in there. Luck would be good. Let's even this out a little bit. We get one of those already. Stabilizing wheel. We need more bang for the buck. Let's go with... We need more speed. We have to have more speed here. Booster power for sure. And we need one more of these. Okay. Let's go like this. There, we've got the front end covered now. Everything might hit directly, but at least we know. It's got armor. We got damage where it may count. Go to the back here and play with this. This doesn't really help us for anything. Doesn't really do any damage. It's got weight to it. Let's put it. Okay, let's put that there. Let's also put this rocket there. Great. Okay. It would be nice if we had a little bit more. I'm saying here, more speed, more ability to really take control of what I'm looking at. Okay, great. Bring things down. Get this piece here. Get her out of there. Help. We're going the complete opposite way, but I'm already committed to this last little spot. And pickup range would certainly be nice. Good armor. I mean, this is good. This is a survivable vehicle for sure. Need more repair rate would be nice, right? They got a first boss in here. These bosses are going to hit a little bit differently since I don't have the ability to kite them. And unfortunately, I didn't get. Yeah, that's our strategy there. That's fine. Just stand them a little bit, give them a little push, grind on them with our their burner. Okay. Doing the strategies, great. Get some damage there unnecessarily, but we're learning. Keep on him, keep on him. Now let's tip off. Perfect. Oh yeah. That was actually quite easy. Let's get in their level. That was excellent. That boss encounter went really smoothly. We were able to control the encounter and really give it some extra. Let's go with this boost duration. We need more. We need more of that. More wheels. We need better movement speed. Energy jam is not going to help us. Let's go with this big laser to help us on the front side. I mean, acceleration grip, right? More boost duration. Let's go with that. More wheels. Don't need a plow. We can certainly go with more of those, but sure. Okay, so let's go here and go here on top for no reason. We'll just land these over the top of our wheelbase. One more of those at the back. Let's put this one here, and then we'll go here. Then we'll go big laser on top. Really? Okay. Keep that, that's fine. The blade seemingly is also a point of issue. Point of issue is a part and parcel to a concerning spot. We're spitballing here. Hold on. This will though. Trying to get all the wheels I can. Okay, at least now we're fast. Okay, let's make our way down to the next quest area, primarily. Oop. My boost, like, speed that I get to is not real high. I think there's a max speed problem I'm running into here. Grab this and move on. More weapons, more impact damage. Pickup range would be nice. Let's take that pickup range, in fact. Well, I can certainly use one of those. Alright, let's just add it over the wheels for the moment. And can we upgrade this? Yes, we can. Make it happen. Legendary red upgraded wheel, or butcher claw slash boring machine. I'll take that. Straight into the next spot. What I get? Health regen, we'll take that. Yeah, we're just cruising to that question mark at the bottom right. Want that to be as straightforward as I can get it. Got maximum health regen on us right now with that buff, so we're just trying to get some good gains out of that. Good job on that one. Another building block. We're cruising. Take this gap here. These big 4 blocks, they always have a good amount of experience to them. Make sure when you go and buy them, you take a moment to stop and pick that up. Easy, they don't have much health. Makes it simple to just kind of keep that experience bar kicking. Benefit here. Phase boost. I don't know what that means, but okay. There'd be a lot of guys behind me here. I have to angle out right just to stay in front of them. Ouch! I think he got me. Get in here level. See if we can get something positively impactful. Ooh, let's get the sauce kicking for this chain lightning or another laser. Worry about killing bosses. Let's go single target first. Another upgrade option. Make sure we take that. Okay. So move off this. You there. Put you there. Put you here. Why not? Really my question. Upgrade that sucker. More impact damage on the rig. I didn't put a big booster on last time. What was I thinking? Okay. There we go. Alright. This big guy. These are worth a lot of experience. Trying to get them without running into that pack they have. Don't know how easy that's going to be for me because I don't have the luxury of coming at them from an angle. Alright. Take the big guy out. Can pass? Yes, I can. Okay, let's head on to the next spot. Ooh, good level. Right in front of us, too. Alright. What can we get? More booster would be great. Boost duration, boost power, boost duration. Why would we not go with the big... Go with the big guy. Bigger range, please. I know that seems odd, but it's quite the luxury of just being able to pick things up at a distance. And grip is great. I need more maximum acceleration. Max speed... Thinking. Let's take the boost duration here. Another upgrade, easy choice, go right there. Okay. Let's get this on just for getting that taken care of. Do a little bit of reconstruction junction here real fast. So let's see. Can go somewhere else. Go right there. Go. Don't have many of these, do I? No, I. The only one of those I have? Maybe. Okay. Don't know if I like it there then. Okay. Doesn't help me with explosive. Doesn't help me here. I don't have any explosive damage. I need this. I'm gonna put my tracks on now. Let's pull off all the wheels, see what I can do as far as consolidate. Okay, I can just. So, yeah, okay, there we go. Left click to those. Okay, I know I want this set up here. Excuse me. Let's just put this on anywhere for the sake of just the straight benefit it provides. What I need here is I need to make sure I get my flat gun on. I need to widen this out as best as I need to. I need a couple of boosters to go on here. Go booster. But I also don't have the ability to then have longer vehicle. These are big. 3 slots. Okay, so for everyone watching me stagger and struggle with this build, what I'm looking at here is I'm trying to decide if how wide, if anything, I need to remake my vehicle to accommodate all of my weapons and wheels. I need to ensure that I have all of my wheels in play here. I absolutely have to have that type of benefit. So what I think I'm going to do here is maybe make a system where I can get over the top of the tracks and then put wheels on the outside. Do I have that ability? I don't know if I have enough to do that as far as building structures. Let's I only helps the one thing. I need this to be this type of measure. Yes, I can do that, but I can't do it for very much. Let's see here. So I put that one there, and if I put this one here, that doesn't help me at all because I need to have another side down and out and over. Got to be a side thrust option as opposed to not. What? Take the core out of that? That's funny. Why would you do that? I wonder. If I guess I had a bunch of wheels, that might make sense, right? Get there. I don't want to get too complicated in the production of this vehicle, but I will learn that. That'll be helpful down the road, I'm sure, if I can really bring myself to the knowledge base that's required for that one. I bring this out, and I can bring this down and over. I don't know if that helps me. That certainly does not help me. Tracks now. Looking at it from different views. How many? Put this there, no problem. I can put this not there. Go with. I'm sure somebody's staring at the screen going, Doug, you're an idiot. Just do it like this and it'll be so much easier. And to you I say, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see it. I'm working on it. It gives me another row of wheels. But I need to be able to do more than that, so I need to put these on the back for additional rows of wheels. I only have one of those? No. Put this on instead. Okay. Can't put a wheel on the back of that though. All right, let's make the back end of this a little on the wide side, and let's go with. All right, so let's commit to some tracks here. Okay, commit to tracks, and I put wheels right there. And okay, let's commit to that. I got one wheel for the back and the uncommon position. I can work that in, not a problem. Two of those. I got one more set of wheels here. I need... Okay. Hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm cooking. Kind of running out of choices when it comes to other parts of this build. Really need to have that someplace else. Okay, we just need to make a commitment here for this instead. Need to have this in the back. Can't go around that. That's fine. Give me my wheels. Put them on here. Perfect. I have another set of them. I can't do anything about. I'm not going to have the materials to play with that type of end game. Only have one of those. Only have two of those. Any drop downs. Man, this block is a little bit infuriating. I don't like it. Can I utilize these for anything? Only got the one side available. Not gonna really do anything for us. Okay, leave that there. Welcome to Buildcraft with Basil Gaming. I'm your host, Douglas, as we struggle our way through the best approach here. No one's currently watching the stream, so if there was, I'd like to hear some feedback, maybe a snip of the screen, what I'm looking at part-wise, some level of assistance as I fumble around here. Let's just make sure we get our lasers on first. They're going to be impacted a little bit here. Clearly. But there's also nothing I can really do about that. Or can I? Okay, so there's that. Another shitty pod. Doesn't really help us like for evenness purposes, but it does give us 2 platforms that we can throw our big lasers on. I guess that's something. How do I do that instead? Okay, hold on. Let's just take this sucker and go kamikaze like. Put on the side. Put our least important attacker up there. Go that way with it. This guy will fix in just a second. We got a couple options here. There's that one and this one. Laser on top, right? At least now we have a platform of lasers. I've been able to get my tank wheels on. We have some additional wheels there. I can't get this one on, but grip, I don't need it. I've got tracks. They have all the grip. This max speed, though, would be nice. How do I get this in here? With what limited things I have the option for. Back, okay. The impact just front because not. Okay, we're almost done. Just gotta see if we can get this last little. Can't put it on. I need something else. That's fine. Don't know how effective that is, but let's try it out. Let's go here. Does that do anything? I don't think it does. Out one. Can't do anything with that either. Right. Go with that. Change anything for us? I don't think it does. Go slightly. Well, we go with that. Clearly this works, but man, do I lose a platform for my gun. Booster can go on the back side here. Let's save that piece. Let's put that here. Great. I have a little bit cattywampus as far as the look goes. Don't worry, everybody. I see it. I'm sorry it looks so ugly. I mean, if we're going to commit to ugly, let's commit to ugly, right? There we go. I mean, it's better for visibility purposes. All right, let's see how this works. It's probably going to be absolutely terrible, but it's been a weird build. Learning how to play with the impact base or the impact focus type of play is a completely different animal. I'm happy to try it, but also I'm sorry for just the absolute struggle bus that this appears to be, because it is. Hold on that one. All right, good level. My boss is here momentarily, so let's make that happen. Pickup range would be great. Let's do repair rate instead. I just don't have a better option as far as how that really is effective. Yes, clearly let's do more impact damage. Get space on the hood. Boost duration and boost recharge. Let's go with that because it looks great. Try it out. Sure. Go here. All right, uniform on front now. Yay for us. Still a far cry from some semblance of normalcy. Actually do this. Because this is only 168 damage, but this is 325. Let's go. $32 meters. Does it change the range on these things? 32 meters. 32 meters. It does not. So height does not help us. Straight up there. Okay, so let's also make our way down to this last. I don't know if we can get there. There's the boss. I do get limited by boss. Okay, our armor seems to be pretty good. We want to try to attack the boss when we have our ability like this. Perfect. He knocked me over. Did not realize that was even potential. They must be armored in this state. I can't get rid of them. Okay, so I have to attack him when he's spinning. Otherwise, he's just too strong. I can push him around in that mode, that's fine. But in this mode, he is a rock. I need to stay away from that problem. Don't want that. Don't want that smoke. Laser do some damage, is fine. We get there? Okay, we'll level first, that way we can get something of a... Here's another build component, so it would be nice to have. An uncommon one doesn't really help us that much. Just pick it up just to pick it up. And nothing new. Okay. Upgrade that one. We'll put this damage on. Great. Okay. Hey, good stuff. We got one of them. Unlocked a few things left here. What are they? Let's see. Tremor press. Attach 8 impact blocks at once. A grinder. Okay. Load bearer tracks. Yeah, let's go see what those are on the Wikipedia real fast to see how that would play into a new build. Let's go back first to the Blockipedia. Let's see. So what does this thing do? Load bearer tracks. Medium-sized double with track with strong grip and minor damage reduction, but reduction to acceleration, top speed, and boost power. It's a rare find, and the foundation of every good idea is a rough plan and very large tech. So grip and damage reduction, great. Okay. So just a new type of tracks that are just big. Nice damage reduction element to it as well. Clearly the tracks prior, these guys, significant role in damage reduction because we didn't take really any damage when we were standing on top of that bot. So we'll look to that one in the future. There's also an intermittent fortress track option as well. Okay. We got bisector saws. We haven't put that one on this guy yet. Can we just unlock this? A Reaper grinder. A massive front-mounted roller with 3 reinforced grinding faces, dealing heavy melee impact damage and enormous knockback to anything unlucky enough to meet it. 180 DPS. It appears to be a 4-slot, similarly to this roadblock arm. I wish it did talk about that in the tooltip here, but that's okay. I mean, cool. I like it. Obviously a significant damage bump, even from this legendary spinning wheel of death. Let's unlock this tremor pass. It reads like this: a very large indirect area of effect impact module that slams seismic force into the ground, creating localized earthquake and with massive knockback and modest damage. Okay, it's got a very narrow arc. It is a weapon that attacks. It does impact damage, but indirectly, so it must have like a minimum range. What it looks like. Area effect, ramming knockback bonus with a boost power reduction. Okay. Interesting that now we have an impact range damage for the first time, which will certainly coincide with our little impact damage booster. Okay, I like it. We have an area effect. We got one of these somewhere, I guess. We unlocked it at least. That obviously would have been amazing. Another build, another build. Okay, We're doing it, people. We're doing it. Let's see here what we got. Let's do... max that out. Need more, obviously, in this area to help with. Rerolls would be help, boost duration, reflective shells. Reduces damage by percentage, has diminishing returns. So if we go here, don't know how diminishing that seems. I mean, 15% is 15%. Let's take it. All right, next round. Let's get in there. So we unlock the second planet, but we need... Unlock requires 4 stars. We have 4 stars. Okay. I'd like to know how these stars play into the collection here. So if I went to this character, or the one we played the first time we were playing, I want to continue. I've got 4 stars. It says no. It's not intuitive. Don't know where to look. Why the prevention of this? Destroy the boss, reach level 16, destroy 40 structures. Okay, it seems pretty straightforward. Normal, moderate. Let's get in there. See what we can do. Okay, well, obviously, different RuneScape. Ooh, big experience. Love that. Another one of these big experiences. Okay, we're already starting off with a much heavier... Okay, we're just bleeding here in experience and... broken structures and leveling. Let's get into it. Let's see what we can find in the build sense. Well, we know where we're going here. Let's go ahead and get the impact damage rolling. All right, boost, recharge, impulse accumulator, or pickup range. Let's take the mega manifold. Start off that way. Okay, we know these were fantastic for... They just have issues with acceleration and max speed. We'll have to contend with that problem. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up early. Forgive me my coughing here. Pick it up early just to have it. Boost duration would be great early on, as well as recharge goes. Repair rate though, got some repair reduction. Sorry, reduction of damage earlier. So let's not sleep on this and let's pick that up. I think that's the smart play. Let's preserve what we know to be true. Okay, now we get a bunch of options here. So this is ballistic. Mining lasers are always good. This guy's fantastic. All right, let's take this one. Okay, so impact damage. Let's just put it down. Big boy. Bunch of air filters on this thing. Love the way this looks. I love what they've done with the overall play on this. Like, what do I do here? So this is the superstructure. Can't move that one. Okay, that one's got to stay there. Okay. Can this be the case? Might be the front. I can't twist or move this one either, so it's gonna have to stay kind of where it's at. Put that in the back. That way I have all these extra. I can rotate this. There's nothing but smooth side though on the bottom. Okay, let's just put this that. So I have a full face now. We can play with that as far as potential options. Here, let's put those on. We need some damage reduction out of the gate. Get 2 wheels to play with. We have okay, well, we'll get a little wonky with this one. Bear with me. It might take us some extra time, but we'll have fun with this. This will be great. Don't need this, that. This doesn't help me with anything. Just it gives me health. Okay, so it does help me with something. Let's take that. Okay. We're not moving too slow, so that's good. Good start in that regard. Let's take another. Perfect. Next. Obviously, we're much slower. Let's make sure we get to the next level up here. Okay, well, we'll take the blaster. We'll even it out on both sides. Get out there. Also have a... There it is. All right, now let's just kind of play like we have been before. Let's get out there and collect these big boxes of experience when they're available. Let's also bring things down to... What is that guy? Don't know what he is, but he was doing something that I didn't approve of, so we had to put him down. Bigger buildings have experience in them. What is that star on the map? What are we seeing there? I left a part on the ground. Okay. One of those terrible square things. Okay, level up. Here. Okay, repair rate is important. Pickup range has been a problem for us this last time. I definitely just want to have more of that. Obviously, we want more boost. That's huge. These are all pretty terrible choices. Let's take this. Even help us? Doubt that it does. Rocket up high. Put this on the side. Okay. It does help us. Okay. Gotta turn towards those. Those guys do too much damage. Oh, listen, we're off. This is actually a pretty strong build to start. We got some nice upgrades to begin with. Do trees matter to us? They don't really give us anything, but let's not forget where we come from in that regard. Magnets, great. Okay, we picked up that piece as well. Getting all the experience coming to us. Kind of just headed down to this lower area. Health if we need it, but we don't. We're doing well in that regard. Impact. I definitely need more building options. We want to make this rig as potentially powerful as we'd like. Let's just get it out of the way. Okay, great. We got that many now. The railgun, don't want that at all. Okay, so let's take that off real quick. I need choices. Square this away. Okay. Beautiful. One of the biggest faces possible here. Why'd I put that there? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's do that. Let's get my wheels back here. Perfect. This back. Let's move these tracks back as well. Have as much. We have room for another pair of wheels if we can put them there. Otherwise, we're just widening the rig here. Okay. I think it would turn kind of mystery turning here. There it is. Okay, there's that. There's that. Okay. We like it. We like it. In fact, we can do... We can extend that out farther later. Let's just put this out here for now. Or not. Put this out here now. That's. I think that feels way too far. How best do I deal with that? Does it matter? May not matter. That feels better. Better out there, perfect. Okay, that seems more realistic. Because we're playing a sci-fi game that realism is based upon entirely. So I want to make sure that that's really what we're shooting for here. Okay, got a platform for this, got a platform for that. Let's just keep adding guns to the front. That'll be smart. Let's actually skip these and go these instead. We'll be able to continue to build that if we need to. I can even put another round of wheels at the back here if we want. Okay, let's do that. That looks good. Okay. I wanted to be able to have this laser out to the side so I can kind of trim off the herd of aliens that we'll inevitably have coming after us. Circle them on them on the right side. Something like this. It's kind of a lightsaber in that regard. Keep us out of trouble, but also be able to maintain aiming. Yeah, what do you guys think? Does that seem like a strategy that's going to work? Okay, there was a lot of guys there. I like the lightsaber play on this one. When it pushes mobs to the side, they get eaten by that as like a follow-up attack. Okay, something I'm gonna keep in mind. That's a solid way to play. Let's see if we can pick one of those up again. We'll put it on the other side. Oh yes, hub wheels for sure. We want all of that. Impact damage for sure. Another pickup range. Yeah. What is this? This is an energy weapon? Perfect. It is a melee weapon though, which is good. Impact damage, we do have some. We don't have a ton of stuff on there. No. 600 deep. Let's do that. That seems there here. Yeah, hub wheels. Show us the hub wheels. Go back. Let's put insufficient. No, they have to go underneath, huh? Those only have the attach. Have to go there. That's too hot, too low. Okay, let's then make it so we can deal with this. Wait, real quick. Doing. Okay. Yeah? What do you think, everybody? I dig that. Cover back up. Okay. Got a little bit more as far as what? Need to be on the one. Can't put it there. And I put it right next to it. Okay. Sometimes you just need to make sure you're doing with a little bit of a blank slate, I think, for it to really be effective. Here. Good. Okay, got extra wheels on there. We got wheels on wheels, and we can't even see them. This is good. All right, boom. Also upgraded our laser to do just ridiculous amounts of damage. Oh yeah. New robots. So we're taking damage here. Probably a little bit unnecessary, the damage we're taking, but I'm kind of just playing with this. How's this gonna work? I like it so far. We're gonna be okay with this. Taking down one of those side lasers at any point in time. Back damage. Explosive damage. I don't want that. Don't. Make it ugly. Work it out later. Armor is really good right now. We're really putting the stuff to shame. Make sure we take care of those guys when they come up. Okay, let's keep focusing on getting to the next little mission before we get our next boss. It'd be great. Oops. Big experience bump here. There's that. Love that for us. See the next chest coming in. A little extra income, some more experience boxes. These waves are a little bit more aggressive, that's for certain. Armor here is absolutely essential. If I can get another tank track here, I'm gonna do that. Let's get in there real quick. Tank tracks, I said. This is a little bit more difficult to deal with because it's an undersling. That's the train tracks, the big tracks we want to have right now. How about impact damage again? We'll just keep kind of going that route. Blade would be nice. Bring that in. Okay. Be placed there. Okay, so we'll lose a space no matter what happens in that regard. Don't love that, but also it is what it is. Let me do that. A little bit. What's her? Here. Good. Undo. Need to have a space above there, but I can put small modules above it? Can, okay. Alright, so we just have to leave that spot the way it is for the moment. Here. Good. I was put it on ground level just to, you know, maybe put 2 of them out there. That would be cool as well. Impact, great. Here, 2 banger, perfect. Also, let's see if we can get these extra tracks in right now. Best course of action to do that would be, we need a sideways platform of 2 with a drop down. This. But I need 3 here. Why not happen like that? That instead. Here. There. Okay, I got 2 tracks on. Great. I got my under wheels. Are that helpful as well? Don't know what it helps me to make my rig wider, other than just it's wider. So maybe I'll put 1 in front. Can't do that because game reasons. Come on, game. Here. I don't like it. Don't like that either. All right, we'll just put them on here. Yeah, we'd be fine if I could just take this off and do this more effectively there. There's that. Wheels there. What am I trying to achieve here is the question. What? Do those, okay. Okay. Then can't. That block screws me. No. Dead. That. Okay. Doesn't help me, does it? No, don't think it does. Okay, so just try something here as an experiment. So if I put this other one out this way, and I was like, hey, I want to do something with that. Can I do something with that? What would be the way I need to do that? So I put too high for anything there. I can't do that. Here, and now I got a mirror image. I came back a little bit. Put that there instead. Okay, put that there instead. Oop, put there instead. I mean, I can clearly put this on like that if I had another one of those. But I don't. So if I go here and then here, does it mirror it? It does mirror that. All the wheels are on. How to deal with this guy though? Pretty wimpy by comparison. Let's do that. Okay. All right, onward to the mission. Let's not lose focus here. I have been kind of dilly-dallying around. We're way slower now with the addition of what I thought was clarifying things. Why would it be slower now that I added those wheels to the side? Just bullying this boss. Have we taken some damage? Absolutely, but also looks like he drops down to smaller bits. Part of his de-evolution after I kill him. Which is strange. Take his health. The speed that we're suffering here is just not acceptable. We've got to be able to do better than that. The health is low for a reason. I don't know why. What the hell we're doing with that? Alright, see if we can get to our level up here in the middle. Not happy about that. Let's fix that ASAP. Gun was helpful. Sure, let's bring in the gun. Not with the type of energy I want, but it is what I need. Grip and acceleration, sure. Max speed would be helpful as well. No. Impact damage. We're not doing tons. We're doing impact damage, but let's do pickup range. Another laser. Let's do another one of those. So, okay, bottom line, this isn't gonna work. That's fine. It was a tester. We got better wheels here. Let's put those on. Put these on there. Okay, great. We have a lot of wheels. I feel like we should be really fast, but it's the type of wheels we have on that just are not working. These on here real quick. Get another weapon on front. Insufficient mounting points. Gasp. There, and then we'll put over here. Got it. Just throw that on in front. Don't like the rig. I feel like we're a little bit sloppy. Oop, I mean, we're just bigger. Our movement speed's a problem now. Yeah, no shit. Health is low. How does speed reduce in this game? Kind of a question I'm trying to answer right now. Our speed being as low as it is a problem. Unhappy with that. I feel like there's like this barrier to entry. You have to die once, collect enough resources to get yourself over the hill. Plasma cutter doing work. So the diamond drill and the bisector saw do about the same amount of damage. Obviously these guns do a ton. Okay. Didn't unlock a lot of stuff here. Let's look at that angled laser though. Just for it's the epic version of it. Or the rare rather, sorry. Same damage. Same rate of fire. This one's got a little bit better range. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just see that when it comes in the way. Have 6 track blocks attached to attack. Fortress tracks. Okay, so Try again, no problem. Okay. See here. Upgrades. What's our matter upgrade choices? Get some money to play with. Let's see if we can make a difference here. I don't know what active defense shells are. How do I judge whether or not a enemy has that? And what their power rating is? Like, does it scale up significantly? So now we're good there. Increase speed defense shells. What does that even mean? Remember, active defense shells. What's a shell? I feel like this game is playing its own game adjacent to my own attempt. Let's go back here to Blockpedia and see if we can just talk this out. Maybe we can make a determination. So we're looking for something that says defense shell. Let's see. This is one little block. I'm just kind of scanning the information on the right to see if it's going to give me something that says shell of some sort. Not seeing anything that says that. On the suspects I thought might be most relevant towards that evaluation. Impact. How about this? No? Okay. Defense shell. Okay, let's just go in real quick and play with this guy one more time. Want to get to level 1 here and just read about it real fast, and then we can make a better determination on potential ignorance. If we still have it, or if we've answered our own question. Okay, level 1, where are you? Let's do this. Roll. Okay. Got this. Let's hop in there real fast. Let's just want to disassemble our rig a little bit. See what the circumstances are. We only want tank track. Let's do boost recharge rate. I don't know. We may not play this one all the way through, but just if we are going to decide to do so, it certainly would be a reasonable choice here. Move this over. Okay, what is this? Just a frame increase. Okay. Okay. None of these are saying the word shell. Cockpit, vital, comfort level acceptable. Okay. Are each one of these pieces on my rig considered a shell? Extra, here it is. Shell upgrade, shell regen, shell toughness. Okay. Okay. It says here in the extra side of it that if we go like this category of whatever this is, it says it's a boost, an extra part. Miscellaneous doesn't give us anything but shell. Let's go ahead and take this back to the main menu. Blockpedia. A lot of to uncover still. This doesn't actually give us like shell information. That's okay. Something we can read about and come back to the game with maybe a little bit better understanding of it, or just kind of see if the game plays itself out and provides us that missing information. We'll get there. In short though, thank you for the time. Look forward to playing this game in the future, and by all means, please think about doing a subscription, a comment, or a like to this video if you did enjoy it, and especially if you made it this far. Seemingly, regardless of your intention or not, it was worth sticking around. I look forward to developing a community here as this channel has just started getting off the ground, and I intend to play a number of different games over the lifespan of the channel. I currently have in mind Battlefield 6, Factorio, The Riftbreaker, Beyond All Reason, Cole LLC, the Spell Brigade, and to bring in friends, family, and community members to play in those cooperative games just mentioned, and more. Otherwise though, look forward to playing more with everybody. Thank you very much for the time and joining me today in Terra Tech Legion. This has been a Basil Gaming production, and my name is Douglas. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day.